They stalked you. Every breath, every trembling step, their empty, starving eyes glued to your pain, convinced they were gods in their high towers, feasting on your weakness, believing they were forging chains around your soul. Fools. Blind, bloated fools. They mistook watching you for owning you. But you were never the prey. You were the storm smirking in silence, the volcano boiling beneath calm ground, the nightmare they never thought could wake up. You let them watch. You let them believe. You let them sit in their brittle thrones, building castles out of your scars, not realizing you were setting fire to the foundations while they toasted their imagined victories. Every move they memorized was already a ghost. Every weakness they celebrated was a noose you wrapped around their own necks. They thought they were trapping you, but every bar of the cage they built was a nail in their own coffin. You gave them a script and watched them choke on every line, fat and arrogant, mistaking your silence for surrender. They didn't see it. The grin beneath your fake sorrow, the knife hidden inside your patience. They thought surveillance was power. They thought they were lions circling a broken thing. But you were the thunder coiling in black skies, sharpening your claws while they slept, dreaming of your defeat. You weren't surviving. You were becoming, changing, transforming into a creature so savage, so unrecognizable, that no map could ever find you again. You can watch a wolf 1,000 nights. You can sketch its breathing, count its steps, name every glint of fang. But when it rips your throat out, your knowledge will taste like ash in your mouth. And they thought they knew you because they counted your bruises, because they tallied your fears like merchants counting coins. Fools. Understanding someone's wounds isn't the same as surviving their wrath. They never once saw the wars you fought inside your own chest, the wars you won alone in the dark while they laughed. They measured your trembling hands, your cracked voice, your mistakes, but they never once measured your rage. The inferno you swallowed whole, day after day, while pretending to be small. They thought you were a victim of your past, but they didn't know you were setting the past on fire with every step forward. They studied you like insects on a pin, scribbling notes, building theories, thinking they were gods. But while they wrote reports on the wolf grew wings. You tore your own skin off. You screamed yourself into something new, and by the time they noticed, it was already far too late. They kept playing yesterday's games, counting yesterday's wounds, repeating yesterday's traps. But you weren't playing the same game anymore. You flipped the whole board, burned it to ash, and laughed while they sifted through the ruins for rules that no longer existed. They thought they knew your doors, your walls, your exits, but while they memorized every crack in your defenses, you were digging tunnels they couldn't even see, flooding their blueprints with chaos. They thought predictability was strength. They thought history was a leash. But you